Ever thought of signing a $1 million contract using a napkin paper? Well, Lionel Messi did. But when and why? Well, hang on. In today's video, we shall discuss about 10 things that you probably didn't know about this Rosario-born god. Number 10. Growth hormone deficiency. Messi suffered a growth hormone deficiency at a relatively young age while he was growing up in Rosario. As part of treatment, his parents were forced to infuse human growth hormones onto his legs for 3 years through injections. In one of his interviews, Messi revealed the whole spooky experience. At first, my parents used to give me injections until I learned. It was a small needle, it did not hurt. Soon it became a routine and I did it normally. Can you imagine how costly this treatment was? Yes, very expensive. But how did he foot all those medical bills? FC Barcelona paid his $1,500 monthly treatment in the 90s until he finished off his dosage. Number 9. Almost a Spaniard. Even before his career rolled down, Spaniards such as Charles Reixach, former Barcelona director, noticed the great potential Lionel had. To Spaniards, Messi was an impeccable talent that needed to be reserved. The Spanish Football Federation started courting him as early as 17 years old after word spread that his grandparents were from Catalonia. Can you imagine that the Spanish Football Federation planned friendlies just to encourage the young star to come on board? However, Messi had a dream to represent Argentina. However, when the competition got intense, the Argentine Football Association had to act quickly. They had to arrange 2 under-20 friendlies in 2004 against Paraguay and Uruguay in order to bring him up in an official way. This way, Spanish efforts got cut short after he was confirmed by the Argentina Football Federation. Number 8. A big foodie. I know what you're thinking right there. A big foodie? No way. Don't be fooled by Lionel's athletic body and physique. Lionel's been a big foodie since his childhood. People around him have attested to his huge appetite for Milanese and Napolitano and fondness for schnitzel. His mother Cecilia describes Messi's huge appetite and a couple of dishes he loves in Luca Cioli's book. Well, who would love such several dishes at the same time? Safe for him. At least he knows how to burn those unhealthy calories. Number 7. Cosmopolitan legacy. This is complex, guys. Hit that subscribe button and like this video. Stay alert as I break it down for you. Ever thought someone could be so cosmopolitan in more than 5 countries? Lionel's legacy has been built through a chain of societies from different nations. In fact, we can easily conclude that Lionel is a worldwide resident, and here's why. Messi's grandparents are from Catalonia, while his mom is Lebanese and his dad is Italian. Messi was conceived in Argentina. These diversified interactions have built up a global citizen in Lionel and a legacy in him. To wrap it up, Lionel got his name from Lionel Richie, a celebrated American musician who embraces how diversified his family was. Number 6. UNICEF. How about Lionel as ambassador? No, not an Adidas ambassador this time, but UNICEF Children Ambassador. In 2010, Lionel was given a role to play by the United Nations. The role was to bring light onto the adult world on childcare and treatment. Just like football, Messi played this role perfectly and brought about a colossal impact on childcare. During his tenure, he visited many countries around the globe where he urged governments, organizations, and even residents to embrace change in society. Other evidence shows Messi's support for UNICEF's mission includes his donation of $812,000 for Children's Hospital back in Rosario and 100,000 euros for children caught up in Syria's civil war. Number 5. Friends and family. Messi is a family man, and better still has the best personality that you would require as a friend. Antonella Rocuzzo, his wife, knows this better as they have known each other since they were 5 years old. Did you know once Messi moved to Spain, he made sure he wrote often to his friend Antonella? This led to their formation of a relationship that started in 2012. On the other hand, as a family man, Messi's devotion to family is outstanding. His father has been his agent since he was at the age of 14 and is now an agent to his son Thiago. And maybe for your curiosity, most of Messi's family members are directly involved in his life, as his first brother manages his day-to-day schedule, as well as his older brother, who works for his charitable organization. Number 4. Note on a napkin. A note on a napkin? After Messi's first trial in Barca in 2000, Barca's director Reixach was impressed. He wanted to sign Messi immediately, but the club's board kept hesitating. But when an ultimatum was forced down the club's throat, they had no option but to avoid losing such a great talent. Reixach saved his situation quickly, writing a contract on the nearest piece of paper he could find. Guess what? The only piece of paper happened to be a napkin paper. Number 3. Tattoos. Messi loves tattoos. Messi has people's names and images inscribed onto his skin. If you had had a chance to cross-examine his tattoos, you'll find that most of them are from family members and relatives. This means that he is a close family man. The most striking tattoos are found on Messi's legs, where he has his son's handprints and names. Also, on his shoulder, Messi has his mother Celia's image tattoo, which wraps up his tattoos. Number 2. Grandmother. It's been rumored that Messi's grandma was Messi's biggest fan. But how? In this world of positive grandma who supports every grandkid in almost everything they do, Messi's grandmother used to go with him to instructional courses and matches when he was a little kid. Besides, she used to encourage him to keep on trying new skills and cheered him on whenever he did exemplary work. Isn't that grossly overboard? Messi recollects, cherishes, and appreciates whenever he scores through his celebration by pointing to the sky in accolade. Number 1. A goal scorer from day one. I guess it would be pointless if we don't recognize Messi's scoring ability in this video. Currently, Lionel scores often. But how was his scoring life before this pint-sized forward conquered the football world? Back at his boyhood club, Newell's old boy Messi established his goal-scoring phenomenon. But still, their team, the Machine of '87, was so good and proved to be near unbeatable, and Messi recorded more than 500 goals. Scoring at such a young age made it clear that this young talent was destined for the very top. In 2012, Messi broke the 1972 football record of 85 goals in a single calendar year by scoring 86 goals within a calendar year. In total, his goal count was just nuts. Can you imagine he had 56 La Liga goals, 2 Super Cup goals, 13 Champions League goals, 3 Copa del Rey, and 9 international goals? Bonkers still, he just did this in just 66 games. Guys, I believe this video was quite informative, and hopefully you learned a lot. How about your thoughts on Lionel's discreet life? Is he humble enough? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. Stay safe, guys, spread love, and see you in our next video.